Good evening ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Tonight once again those badass motherfuckers that call themselves Wheel2W Racing go at it. Join my good mate Footna for his fun fact alongside our commentary boys. So crack open a cold alcoholic beverage, plonk your ass down in front of a TV and oogity fuckity boogity, let's go racing.
I can't do it. We'll do it live. We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live! Fucking thing sucks!
In 5, 4, 3.
We're live. Hello and welcome to round 7 of season 5 with Wheel2W Racing, proudly supported by Track Racer. Joining me in the commentary box tonight is the handsome man himself, Squidly.
What can I say? Thanks, man. Good to be here. Good to be back in the box.
Good to have you. While we're on the topic of handsome men, we've also got Fine Moves on the visuals.
Hey boys, how we doing?
Fine Moves will also bring you some replay coverage for the incidences that we hopefully don't have. But today we travel to Monza in the north of Italy to bring you coverage of Lobby C. Today's format is a 9-lap fastest first race followed by an 18-lap reverse grid race. We're racing the no chicane layout, so with a huge straight before what would normally be the second chicane, the slipstream is going to be the most important element of tonight's racing. Squidly, who are the ones to watch for tonight as we start qualifying?
Look, there's the big power cars around this track are going to be the ones to watch, but you know, the driver always plays a big part, and we've been seeing really strong performances from Jamil and Adam V over the last few weeks. Both of them in very similar cars in the Astons, so I think that they'll be the two to watch. Likely seeing a 1-2 with those two on pole for the race.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a good shout. We know cars like the McLaren and stuff are going to be very strong around here, but we actually don't have any McLarens in this lobby.
Yeah, there's each car's got its various strengths and weaknesses. Those Mustangs will also put in pretty good performances, I think. They'll be quite good all-rounders, but again, those Astons are very strong on speed, so it'll be a pretty mixed grid, I think.
Yeah, I think qualifying is going to be very interesting. It's very much a slipstream game. You know, you're going to be nearly a second faster just sitting in the slip from someone. So it's going to be a tactical battle while we're on this outlap. And even starting up the front isn't necessarily the best starting position here with a long run up to turn 2. Or turn 1.
King Oscar leads them out of Ascari and up towards the Parabolica, chased down by his teammate Rip Doc in the Jaguar, and ZD following them up as the first 3 cars who cross the line to begin their hot laps.
Yeah, they're all within each other's slipstream as well. I'm not sure that Hammy's close enough to the back of ZD to pick up any slip there, but the top 3 definitely going to be working together. Another bit of a battle group behind them, led by Piano in the Audi R8, with Hammer to the Bone nice and close in that M&M FT1. RPU Baby and Jen will separated by just a cigarette paper behind them.
It's looking quite good for Janwell. For Adam V behind Janwell there. He's got a nice little gap, maxed out in 6th there as he comes around Curva Grande, and we've lost Piano Elephant.
Piano just dips a wheel and around he goes. Luckily he's got another lap, just got to gather himself up and get around the track in time.
Yeah, but we should see, I think Adam V, he had a sort of nice gap there between he and the car in front, so if he can drive cleanly he might be able to get himself round, use a bit of slipstream without actually overrunning the car in front. But we'll see what happens up this long straight before Ascari.
Yeah, it looks like Ripdog's had a bit of a moment there with ZD getting past during the qualifying lap. So ZD now right in the toe of King Oscar. He's got himself a great position to set a nice lap here. In fact, I think we'll be seeing ZD on provisional pole by the looks of the chaos everywhere else in the field.
Yeah,
1 lap to go though. Good going.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it's definitely been a Bit of a curly first lap, but you know, if they can hang on to it for the second lap, that's what matters.
With the slipstream being so strong around here, like if you start just at the outside at the start of the lap, you will find the back of someone quite easily during that lap, and you can get held up straight away. So it might pay for some people to sit back without the slip and just try and get a nice controlled lap in for themselves.
Yeah, that's it. ZD runs a 136.9, which is absolutely stonking for Lobby C. That's actually very impressive.
That is flying. And speaking of flying, ZD goes flying into the barriers, trying to get out of the way with his penalty. I think he's very happy.
He's not gonna. He's not gonna beat that, so he's just called it.
His banker lap's his flying lap. He doesn't need to set another one. Adam V, less than a tenth behind, picking up some slip from Up You Baby. Hopefully not being held up here. Adam V is going to look.
As they go past. See what happens. Adam looks like he's going to try and make a pass on Up You into Ascari, but it'll just be. Neither wants to back out, and unfortunately, that's it for qualifying for Adam as he puts it in the wall.
It's a shame. Adam was on some great sectors on that lap. He was 4/10 up on ZD in the first sector by the looks of the timing here. Lost a bit in sector 2, but yeah, sector 3, it's all gone. It's all gone away from him.
Hammy's been having a pretty good run. He's only about 1.1 down off the lead, which isn't bad as he comes down towards Parabolica on his final lap. Ripdoc very close in, only 2 thousandths behind him, and then
we'll get an eye on Janwell, I reckon. He's down in 11th at the moment. He's going to want to start up the front. What can he do? He's only going up to 9th and not straight back down to 10th. Not the qualifying we expected to see from Janwell, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's a 138.5. I think he just might have missed out on a clean run, unfortunately.
So ZD looks like he's going to take out pole position. I think this might be ZD's first pole position, I think, in this in the leagues. So ZD with an absolute stonker, 136.9 in lobby C. I think that's going to be a competitive time across all the lobbies.
Yeah, that'll be very competitive. Absolutely, big shout out to ZD. Congratulations, man. First pole in wheel to wheel.
Yeah, let's hopefully ZD doesn't cotton that nickname Mr. Bennett.
The feud continues.
There's no getting away from it.
Look, I'll just to briefly take ZD's side. We'll just have to see what happens in lobby A there, Mr. Footner.
I may have put the commentator's curse on ZD there, but
not at all. Not as he's rocking up with pole.
G'day to everyone on the Twitch stream now. There's 18 people joining us. Thank you all. Hopefully we can bring you some great racing, which we are 23 seconds away from starting.
Absolutely. Let us know your thoughts on the racing down in the chat. We'll try to check it from time to time. And if you've got any questions or you want to join the league or anything like that, just feel free. Drop us a subscribe, drop us a like, and find us on Facebook. There'll be a Discord link in there. And if you want to drive with wheel to wheel, smash that link and all the instructions will be there to follow.
Indeed. So there's your order. We have ZD on pole position, Adam V in second, Up You Baby sitting right behind him in third. Warpath in that Nissan got up to fourth, Hemi in fifth, Ripdoc sixth, Hippo this seventh, Gas and Greg eighth, Smurf in ninth, Janwell looking to move through the field from 10th.
All right, let's watch this start and see what happens with ZD. Whether he can hold on to that lead out of the gate.
Yeah, the Merc, a good launching car. Looks like ZD's got it off the line well. Adam's also done well there in second. Not a great start from Up You Baby in third. He lit up the rears and he's dropped down to sixth already. ZD has an angry Aston Martin pressuring him from the get-go. He's looking to make the move stick before Curva Grande. ZD sweeps across the inside. Everyone's clean so far. No one's touching their wheels out in the grass.
Oh, Ripdoc round the outside of Adam. All looking quite clean into the first chicane. Ooh, up you out on the grass. A little bit of a
and
bump
around
there.
he goes. Oh, and Smurf Joel gathers it up.
Oh, no.
Rip King Oscar into Gas and Greg. Well, I'm going to have to key that one up for a replay. Key that up for
absolutely.
a replay.
Alrighty, let's go to the replay, boys. Gas and Greg. Here we go, on board with Gas and Greg. Oh, he might have got a tap in the back, I think.
Oh, it might be one for the stewards to sort out.
Oh, back in real time, all looking quite clean through Ascari. Warpath got a little bit of oversteer and he runs wide, opening the door for Smurfing round on his inside. So the order is in 6th with Hippo, in 7th Smurfing, and at Warpath down in 8th. ZD looks like he's held on to his lead for the whole of lap 1, which is looking great. 2/10 in front of Ripdoc. And Adam V looking very racy behind him with a good run.
Yeah, and look who's behind him. It's Janwell in that Aston Martin. So Janwell avoiding all of the lap 1 chaos there, getting himself from 10th up to 4th. Scot-free as well. He's now in the tow of Adam as well. So he's going to clutch onto this lead battle, and they're going to try and work together to get away from everyone.
Well, Ripdoc's just managed to put a pass onto ZD around just before Curva Grande. See what happens under brakes into the chicane. All looking pretty clean. Very nicely done. Yeah, not too bad spacing around the back there. Sticking up with the leaders here, we've got Ripdoc out in front, opening up a little bit of a gap there to ZD, up to 4/10. And Adam V just behind him as well, as Ripdoc runs a little bit wide. ZD's back up on him now with 1/10 and closing. He might be looking for a move, although Ripdoc's gone very defensive up here into the Parabolica. ZD looks to put a move on the outside. He looks like he's made it stick. But we'll see what Ripdoc can do in the slipstream down the main straight. Adam V definitely still looking racy with a big speed advantage as he looks to... Track just wasn't wide enough to let him around the outside there, so he's had to pull out of that one. And it's Ripdoc in first place into the first chicane. Under brakes once again, all very tidy into there. Starting to see a little bit of division between the first and the second battle packs, with Ripdoc, ZD and Adam in first, second and third, and then about a second gap back to Hammy, Janwell, Hippo, and then a little bit further back, Smurfin and Warpath.
Yeah, I think sorry guys, just realised we've lost Footner.
Yeah, we've lost Footner, so it's all me for now.
Do you want to try sending him another party invite?
Certainly.
And, yeah, I'll just stick with
Take
the
the
action.
reins.
Alright, let's jump up front. So we've got on board with Adam V at the moment.
Alright, unfortunately I'm going to have to accept that, but hopefully that'll pop up nice and easily for you. Or ZD with a nice speed advantage again on Ripdoc. Looks like he might be able to push the move around the outside of Curva Grande. Ripdoc having none of it, goes defensive. hangs onto it. Ziti gets the overlap late into the chicane and pulls it off. Adam V looking very racy on Ripdoc behind him as well. So these three are just going to keep battling them out. But there's going to be a bit of a gap between them. Who's that? Is that Warpath? Looks like he's going a little bit wide. Sorry, Hippo goes wide. But he gathers it up and keeps it back on track. But it is going to lose him the position there to Warpath, I believe. Alright, back in the battle for 6th and 7th, we've got Smurfing up the inside of Hippo. So they're too wide into Ascari. And Hippo's just had to yield that to Smurfing as he's driving off in front of him.
Yeah, it looks like Footnote just said his internet's dropped out. I don't think I can send him an invite while I'm streaming, so he should be able to get back in. Yeah.
Footnote is back in the party. We're good to go.
Alright.
Yes. Sorry about that, guys. I had an internet dropout.
It happens. Sometimes it's your power, sometimes it's your internet.
Lucky it happens now and not during the race. But anyway, let's get back into the swing of things.
That's right. I reckon in 3rd place, Adam V is happily just sitting there, saving a little bit of fuel and just letting these two in front battle it out under the assumption that at some point they're going to get it wrong and put it in the wall or put it in the sand, because he's not making any moves. He's just playing it really safe, as we've seen Ziti and Ripdoc swap positions 1st and 2nd throughout the last 3 laps. I think we've had a different leader into that chicane. So,
yeah, it's not a bad strategy from either of them either, because you don't really want to lead. You don't really want to be in the lead, because you just can't maintain that position with that slipstream. So the important thing is save your fuel, save your tyres, and make sure when it is that last lap or like second to last lap that you can push and take that lead position when you need it.
Although we've seen Ripdoc fall back now behind Adam. I didn't actually see what happened on that one, but the order
Ripdoc
now into Parabolica.
Deep into Ascari.
Oh, yep.
Just had to pull it up tight, and Adam snuck under and then around the outside. Jan will now back on the group as well after falling back. So top 4 separated 4 seconds from the battle for 5th there, consisting of Smurf, Hippo, Warpath, and then another battle pack behind with Hammy and Up You Baby.
And it's Adam round the outside, so I wonder how long he'll be able to hang on to that. Ziti now back in his slipstream. Oh, Ziti's pulled out. Doesn't want to give him that inside line. But, it's Adam. He's grabbed some grass. He's run wide. He's in the fence. That's just unlucky.
And he's unghosted in front of everyone. I don't know who collected him. No one else seems to be impeded. But he's gone absolutely flying.
That's unlucky. We've got Adam with engine damage. Everyone else looks to be okay.
He didn't actually gain the engine damage from hitting the fence. He unghosted trying to sort himself out and got collected.
That is, he's got his work cut out for him with 3 laps to go, down in 11th place, 23 seconds to the lead and 7 seconds back off King Oscar in 10th. So we might see him on pole for race 2.
Let's jump to a replay, like, guys, see what happens.
Yeah, definitely.
So on board with Adam. Out in front with Ziti on the inside. Oh, he's just pushed a little too hard, I think. Doesn't look like he was tapped.
I didn't see any contact, so hopefully that's he's just misjudged it.
He is unghosted. Oh my god. That was nasty. He got launched like 100 metres from that tap. Punt.
Not a good situation for Adam, but we do know that corner, you can take that flat on fresh tyres and no slip. Once you get worn tyres and that slipstream gets introduced, it can be very challenging to navigate that too wide.
Ooh,
you see up in 1st place, that's right, Jamal up on the inside, and he's actually done that very well. He's forced Ziti a little bit off to the left of the track, sort of guaranteeing him that inside line. And it looks like he should make it stick through the chicane here.
I'm not sure what happened in the laps that I missed, but everyone seems to be pulling the cars up really nicely for the chicane.
Yeah, they did. They did. It was very clean every time.
Yeah, with over a kilometre of straight leading up to it, there's a lot of slipstream, a lot of speed difference. Your braking marker is going to change there nearly every lap. These Lobby C guys adapting really well. Yeah,
it's been great to watch. In fact, I haven't actually seen any trouble through that chicane. There wasn't any in qualifying that I remember, and there's definitely been none in this race. So most of the offs have been on Curva Grande or just little mistakes through Ascari.
Yeah, we hope to see the same through the reverse grid as well. Obviously, in a race like this, everyone's going to find their kind of position, and you're going to get the fast guys out the front, the slower guys at the back, and then everyone's all out of whack again for the reverse grid.
I'll tell you what, what's looking like it might shape up to be a pole position on race 2, although for Adam V I'm talking about, but we've just seen King Oscar's gone wide on Ascari as well, with King Oscar now in 11th.
Yeah, King Oscar drove straight on at Ascari. Must have just missed the braking marker.
That's right. Just unfortunately into that sand, and it's real deep sand. It's a long drive to get out of, so you lose a lot of speed.
Yeah. So what was a battle for 4 for the lead 2 laps ago is turned into a battle of 3. ZD's managed to get first back from Janwell as we go through into the first chicane, which would normally be the second chicane, for the final time. Janwell picks himself up a penalty there as well. It's looking good for ZD.
It is looking very good for ZD with a lap and a half to run.
Lap and a half, sorry. My lap count's not accurate.
No, that's all right. Yeah, this is the second last lap, but Ripdog could be looking to capitalise on that, I'd say. Smurf looking very racy on Hippo for the battle for 4th.
Yeah, they're a bit too far back to work together to catch up to 3rd, so they're racing for sheep stations now. 4th is as best as anyone in that battle pack's going to get, failing a mistake from above.
Yeah, Warpath's got a great exit there, but that GTR just doesn't have the pace on the Vantage by the look of it.
The Janwell serving that penalty, he's actually dropped a second back from Ripdoc and 2.1 seconds off of ZD there, so he's got his work cut out for him to make up 2 seconds in a lap. He does have the slipstream, which is going to help. He will just be picking up the tail end of Ripdoc's slip, who's also picking up the tail end of ZD's slip.
Has ZD got a win for wheel to wheel yet, or might this be his first if he can hold on to it?
I'm not actually too sure on the stats on that one there, Squidly. I'm sure ZD will be anxious to tell us in the chat once the race is over.
Yeah, I believe he's had one win before, but I could see a pattern starting to develop.
Yeah, I think ZD's been working on his driving a lot, and it's coming through. It's showing. He's putting the time in, and now he's reaping the rewards.
Absolutely.
He's got an angry Jaguar less than 3/10 away from him at the moment, though. He's got a good drop, nearly 5/10 now. Actually, he's got a good drive out of that corner.
That Jag's also going to be put under pressure now by Jamel in that Aston, who is gapped now down to 4/10.
Yeah, Janwell's nearly 8/10 up on the fastest lap there, looking on track to set a 37.4 in race conditions.
He's taken that exit from Ascari there a little bit narrow, so
he may pick a penalty up. No, he's clean.
Good, he's clean. That's good.
ZD's staying to the inside for Parabolica. Ripdog trying to stick it around the outside. ZD gets on the tower nice and early. I think ZD's going to be able to hold on here. Ripdog's going to take second. Yep, ZD is your race 1 winner for Lobby C. Well done there, ZD.
Absolutely,
Ripdog.
What a finish.
Yes, indeed. Ripdog charged hard all race, but managed to get second, which is a great result. We know he's got pace in that Jag. And Janwell coming from 10th. May have been a different story if he qualified a bit higher, but fantastic drive from Janwell to come from 10th to challenge for the lead. possibly taken out of the race by a penalty on lap 8, but he's still done well to get his third.
Bit of a horrendous race there for Adam V, who was looking so well positioned for a podium, but unluckily, just with that little incident, he's put himself back in across the line in 10th. So he'll be starting the grid on the first row in second.
Yeah, we do have Gas and Greg back in the lobby now as well. So Gas and Greg he'll be starting at the back. So yes, Adam will get off the front row of the grid. So in that race, to recap, Smurf and Your Mum comes home in 4th, Warpath 5th, Hippo This in 6th, Hammer to the Bone, who is your host for this evening, in 7th, Up You Baby, who had a great showing in qualifying, unfortunately got tangled up a few times and didn't get a good start, in 8th, Piano Elephant 9th, and Adam in 10th, as we mentioned, followed by King Oscar.
Quite a good race all up. There's, not too many, honestly, not too many issues that were of anyone else's fault. There were, no punts, no sort of unclean racing. It was just a lot of that was dipping a wheel here and there, and really quite clean, I thought.
Yeah, I agree. Monza known for its carnage, especially those of you who would have watched the V8 Supercar series as well. Would know Monza is just inherent for carnage in online sim racing. Doesn't matter if you're on no chicane layout or with chicane, carnage is imminent. So well done there to all the Lobby C guys. A great showing. It's what we love to see.
Definitely.
But we've got to gear up for a 18-lap reverse grid race now. Everyone is going to be flipped in order of finish time. And we've got the fast guys having to charge through all the slower guys in the lobby. With the exception of Adam V, who's going to be starting up top. We know he's got pace.
Fine Moose, can you smell that?
I think I do. And,
And Piper in the chat can smell that too.
That's I think I know what time it is.
In people. Because it's time for everybody's favorite segment.
Footnotes. Fun. Facts.
Alrighty, Fortner, what's your fun fact?
Alright, we have another animal reproduction fact for you guys. Because I know you love them. It's not because it's passionate for me, it's because I know you guys love them. Let's get into it. Honeybees. So when the male honeybee mates with a female honeybee, it inserts its penis into the female, standard stuff. But when its single barrel yogurt rifle unloads around, the force is so strong that it actually rips the drone's dick off. This sound is actually audible to the human ear. So next time you're outside and hear a bit of a pop, pour one out for your fallen soldier.
Sorry, did you just say yogurt rifle?
Single barrel yogurt rifle. We're keeping it PG. We're using the right terminology on this channel.
Alrighty. I will be apprehensive of all popping sounds in future when out enjoying nature.
Hopefully hopefully the sound all works for you guys there and you all heard that and learned something. It was a very interesting fact for me to research.
I learned single barrel yogurt rifle.
It's a personal favourite. It's a personal favourite.
And that's yep. I think you should make this a thing.
With those cartoon visuals, and then we're straight into the fun fact.
Yeah, that all was very happy and innocent.
Yeah, that was intentional. Yeah. That was to be deceiving.
Oh, well played. Well played.
Oh, so there we go. Everyone's learned something once again. Tune in next week for another fun fact. But for now, we have a small break before race 2. Janel has said BRB and Hammy's starting the race. Hopefully this is not going to be chaos on the start line.
So, well, at least he's in, I guess. Where's he going to start? He'll be starting on the back Jan will be starting on the back row. So worst case,
He finished third, so he'll be
or
one
second
up.
last row.
Yeah, second up. So he's going to have someone behind him. 2 people actually, because I believe Gas and Greg. Oh, Gas and Greg's going to be.
Gas and Greg will be on pole. He's going to have to pull over.
Yes. If you do disconnect from the lobby, yeah. So he's relegated Adam V back to the second row there. So hopefully Gas and Greg's familiar with the rules there, and he does pull over and yield that position.
All right, who are we riding on board with?
Well, we've just got the TV cam at the moment.
All right, let's see what happens.
Lights are green, they're underway. Gas and Greg lights it up. Adam's trying to push his way through, which he does so successfully. Adam V launching that Aston Martin off the line fantastically. DD not managing to get the edge on Ripdoc at the back there. Everyone trying to settle into their respective positions for the chicane.
We'll just have to see what happens into that
hasn't
chicane.
yielded either.
Unfortunately, there will be a little bit of a... Oh, who's that? Is that...
Piano's tapped Hippo wide and King Oscar. They tried to do 3 wide by the looks of it. It's never going to work.
King Oscar's struggling for grip as he's back on the train now.
King Oscar, the big loser in that one there. Hippo also suffering a bunch of time loss. Ripdoc and ZD getting through cleanly as well.
So we'll start to see a bit more strategy. I mean, there's 17 and a half laps to go for this one. A bit more strategy coming in, a bit more fuel saving, a bit more tyre saving. A lot of the guys hopefully just wanting to keep it clean.
Yeah, fuel saving very important this race. Very, very important. With the slipstream so strong, you can save that much more fuel than the person in front of you, that it will make a difference.
That's right. Looks like it'll be Jan will up the inside of Smurfin taking 4th away. As Jan will now sets his eyes on up you, 1 second away, also in an Aston. Very Aston heavy.
Jan will once again keeping his head down and staying out of trouble to move through the grid. I think he would have started that race from about 10th as well, and he's back up to 4th, so he's done it 2 races in a row.
Yeah, quite good at jumping through the carnage without getting himself stuck. But as I said, it's a long race.
Yeah, we got Gas and Greg and Adam still jostling for position up ahead. Neither of them wanting to settle into second and save that fuel. They both want to lead the cars around. So they're both on the same strategies.
It's tough for Gas and Greg. He's obviously either just not aware of the rule or just wasn't thinking about it at the time. But a disconnection and then rejoining the lobby to start on pole.
Bumped off, guys.
Might have to run that back to a replay unless you caught it.
Yeah, kind of caught it, but let's have a look at it.
Yeah. What happened?
Where is he? Here we go.
There's a bunch of penalties in front of ZD as well, so ZD might get one of these positions back. Oh no, he's deep into a scar. He gathers it up. Oh.
Just
yeah, a bit of a nudge.
It just looks like he got nudged, and Ripdoc's stuck under the inside. ZD's managed to get that position back from Ripdoc though. Ripdoc serving a bit of a penalty earlier. So ZD up to 10th, Ripdoc 11th. Piano Elephant just ahead of them, trying to get rid of his penalty before the start-finish line in 9th. So he's going to have a very slow run out of that corner. He's going to get swallowed up by ZD and Ripdoc here.
as Adam makes a move up the inside of Gas and Greg into Curva Grande.
Adam V not taking the outside. He knows that didn't work last time.
Yeah, once bitten, twice shy.
Nicely manoeuvred through the chicane, both Adam and Gas and Greg there. Oh, as I say that, Gas and Greg's picked up a 2.5 second penalty, just grabbing a little bit too much curb. He's pulling over to serve it right now. He will slot back into 6th behind, into 5th, sorry, behind Smurf and your mum. So that gives Janwell third place now. Firmly nestled in Up You Baby's slipstream, who's 2 seconds off Adam B, your race leader. Janwell possibly just saving more fuel. Going to make up some time in the pits, whereas Adam B's going to push ahead and make sure no one uses his slipstream.
Yeah, it's once you've got that nice break of slipstream, it's definitely worth holding on to. You don't want to give that up. But I'm keen to watch as ZD picks his way through the pack. But unfortunately, as I say, that Rip Doc up the outside of ZD, coming up towards Parabolica. But ZD, race 1 winner. Oh, Rip Doc's gone very wide.
Very deep through Parabolica there. ZD sneaks up the inside for 9th, and he will be picking up slip from Hippo this now.
Very calm under pressure, ZD there. Just held his line and Piano kind of... Rip Doc unfortunately undid himself.
Yeah, very easy to do at Monza. It's a very mentally challenging track to get right, especially with the slipstream, just making your braking points change all the time, and you've got to keep that mid-corner speed up. Sometimes you'll nail a section more than you used to, and the braking point is going to be a lot earlier. Oh, as Hippo goes very wide, and he bumps ZD off on the rejoin. ZD nearly goes around, but gathers it up, and he's found himself back down in 12th there. That's terrible news for ZD.
Unlucky, as I'm sure he was hoping to just keep making little bits of progress to move forward throughout the race, but it's made all that much harder with the 14.5 laps remaining.
Yeah, Hippo has not redressed either, so possibly feeling not at fault there. Be seeing what happens with the stewards after this race, but for now we'll keep racing with Hippo in 8th, Rip Doc 9th, ZD unfortunately down in 12th. Up to 3rd again, Janwell still not able to get past Up You Baby, so I do strongly believe Janwell will be saving his fuel there. He does have marginally more fuel than Up You Baby.
I think Janwell will have the run. That slipstream will give him the run up You Baby for the inside line into Cova Grande. Oh, he's actually given him a tap, so he's quite happy where he is. He just wants to work his way up to Adam, work together.
Yeah, so Janwell maybe even in a lower fuel mixture. Smurf and Gas and Greg catching up rapidly as well. All of them pulling their cars up nicely for the chicane there. Oh, as Janwell touches Up You Baby. Oh, Janwell just finding the rear quarter of Up You Baby there, opening himself up to attack from Smurf and Gas and Greg now. Up You manages to hold on to position. Janwell redresses it while slotting back into 3rd, so well managed there from everyone involved. That could have been a lot worse, as we saw the lap prior with ZD and Hippo.
Antichrist, team owner of Aston, is going to be thrilled at the moment to see 4 Aston Martins in the top 4. Janwell just now taking 2nd away from Up You Baby into Ascari. Very nicely done, very clean.
Maybe Janwell's had enough of being behind now. Maybe he feels this is the point where Up You Baby's slowing him up and he wants to get out there and stretch his legs. He's got a 3.8 second deficit to Adam B though, so he's got his work cut out for him, that's for sure. It is a long race, but we know these guys are very similar pace. It's going to be hard to make that time up, especially with Janwell under pressure from the 3 angry cars behind him.
Well, it's Gas and Greg up the inside of Smurfing into Parabolica, but with Smurf definitely having the better exit, he's taken that position back off him in 4th.
Yeah, Mustang trying to muscle up the front with the Aston Martins. It's not working too well for poor old Gas and Greg at the moment. It is picking up a lot of slipstream. These are the moments that you can come unstuck.
Yeah, absolutely. Those Mustangs very aggressive on the front tyres, so Gas and Greg's going to want to be looking after those tyres, unfortunately a little bit more than the boys in the Astons have to, but it's got great pace and can really make good use of the slipstream.
Very similar tyre and fuel between position 1 and 2 right now. Even Up You in 3rd, they're all very, very similar. It seems like the race is going to be won on the track and not in the pits in this instance, unless someone drastically changes some strategy.
Well, we just saw
Ooh, we've got a
someone
yellow
go for the
flag. That's Hammy into the wall. Can we grab a replay on that?
wall. Yeah, let's see this.
Oh, Hammy's lost it around Lesmo too. You can't touch the gravel on the outside there. Hopefully that's not what he's done.
He's got himself engine damage and right front suspension.
Oh, he's just lost the rear of it. He's rotated his car into the fence.
Unlucky, Hammy. Unlucky. He's,
Adam V stretching that lead out to 4 seconds now. He's found another half on Janwell there, making Janwell's life even harder.
Yeah, Janwell's still defending as well. With Up You Baby now 2/10 behind. Yeah, Up You gives him a little bit of a bump. So no, it looks like they are going to try and work together. Keep trying to close that gap.
Yeah, it's working. The time is coming down rapidly. It's down to 3.9 now. 3.8 even. So the race isn't over yet. We've got a bunch of cars that are all in contention so far. All it's going to take is it's just going to take a small slip up from Adam, which we saw in race 1. Very uncharacteristic of Adam to dip a wheel and lose a bunch of spots like that, but it does happen. Nothing saying it can't right now, even just a little penalty. Monza are known to be very, very strict on its penalties, and just dipping all 4 wheels over the wrong line can net you a 3-second penalty here.
Adam with his 3.8 second lead, still slowly increasing that as he exits Ascari.
Also, ZD's managed to get back up to 10th now, locked in a battle with King Oscar and Hippo. So ZD still pushing hard after being undone through possibly no fault of his own. We're not too sure yet. He's still got the red mist in the helmet going, and he's going to keep charging until the end.
Yeah, ZD's just got to keep his cool, keep his head down, and keep on cracking up. But he's gained himself 2 positions. He's 4/10 off King Oscar, a couple seconds behind Piano Elephant. So I think he'll just slowly pick his way back through the pack, and hopefully he can make some time up in the pits as well. He is looking pretty good on fuel as he runs up the inside of King Oscar into Corva Grande.
Yeah, it looks like the only person who's got more fuel than ZD on the track right now is possibly Hammy. So ZD doing a great job on fuel. He's going to find a lot of time in the pits there. You do have to be stationary for quite some time with the refuel rates. Gas and Greg dropping off the back of that battle train up the front as well. He's now 2.8 seconds off of Smurth in 4th. I'm not sure what happened to Gas and Greg there. Yeah, his tyre weight is quite high.
Yeah. When they turn, especially in those Mustangs, when those tyres go bad, there's just no keeping up, unfortunately.
Yeah, you can see him just struggling for grip through that section there. He had to push all the way out wide. So it is lap 8 of 18. Anyone on an undercut strategy will jump in this lap. I say we'll be seeing pit stops between laps 8, 9 and 10 across our lobbies. Any combination of those really. No one ducking in.
Gassen's in.
Gas and Greg has come in. It's going to be hard for him to do 10 laps.
Warpath with 21% fuel compared to Gas and Greg's 6.
Yeah,
Gas and
that's
Greg
huge.
really
15%.
sucking the juice.
Yeah, 15% is a massive amount of fuel. You're definitely going to notice that time stationary.
15% is 2 seconds in the pit, just over 2
seconds. Yeah, Warpath
so
actually jumped Gasson in the pits.
Yeah.
So Warpath has jumped Gas and Greg in the pits there. Goes to show you how important saving fuel is. That being said, anyone in Lobby A watching the streams right now, feel free to burn as much fuel as you possibly can.
You know what? I agree with you on that.
Yep.
Burn it away, guys.
Can't lie on the internet, so why would me and Squidly
why
would we lie?
Yeah, that's right. Everything on the internet is true. These are facts.
I think Thomas Edison said that as well. So,
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
can't
He
lie
was a big
there.
Harry Potter fan. Did you know that?
Oh, I did know that, yes. I actually caught up with him last weekend and we were chatting about it.
Yeah, fantastic author of Harry Potter, Mr. Tolkien. Just fantastic. It's good stuff.
Oh, we're going down a bit of a rabbit hole.
Yeah, we are. Anyway, back to the racing. Adam with a 3.2 second lead. So Janwil and UpU they've taken another sort of 6/10 out from when I last looked. It was about 2 laps ago. We'll see what happens as they jump into the pits now.
Just have a look at the fuel as they all come in. Adam on 2%. Janwil
2
on
and 3.
2, 2, 3. They're all even. This is a race on the track. There's no time made up in the pits here. Is anyone going to underfuel? Is anyone going to test that strategy? Try and find some slipstream. It's probably not a bad strat from Janwil. If he can find enough, if he can save enough fuel filling up time to find the back of Adam V's slipstream, he'll be able to save.
ZD in on 12%, by the way, guys, as well, which is that's another 1.5 seconds on that he's just gained for free just by saving a bit of fuel. So
Adam's actually the one who's underfueled. See Janwil there on 100%, UpU Baby on 100%, Smurf on 100%, and Adam's there on under 100%.
Yeah, 98 jumped out up.
Yeah, Adam finds 4/10 just from underfueling a bit of fuel there. As he's made a bit of an error through there, Janwil finds 1 second through that section alone. The gap now down to 2.8.
Well, ZD's up in 8th as well, guys. He's obviously taken Piano Elephant at some point, possibly in the pits. But, you know, again, just slowly picking his way through. Now 7 seconds off the back of Gas and Greg.
Yeah, ZD was actually
3.5 off Ripdog, I should say.
Yes, that's correct. Ripdock in 7th there. ZD was 22 seconds off the leader at one point. He's now 19.1. So ZD has got the pace here. He's absolutely showing what that Merc can do. He's probably going to struggle to find 19 seconds in only 9 laps, or 8.5 laps as we've got left to run now. But fantastic showing from ZD. He's going to be very proud of himself after this one, I can tell.
Yeah, just an unfortunate situation that put him over the put him into the sand trap in the first place and spun him a bit. But he's making
we'll have
most
to
of
see
it.
what
Driving
the stewards.
back.
Yeah, so it's spreading out a little bit now. Adam's got the gap back up to 3 seconds. Janwil there's got 9/10 on UpU Baby, and UpU's got 2.6 on Smurf. So all these guys used to be locked into a battle, and they're now spreading out a bit. They're all within slipstream range though, so they will find each other again soon.
Well, Warpath in 5th, looking closed up nicely onto Smurf. He backed out of it. He had quite a good speed advantage, but as he came into Curva Grande, he's just slowed down a little bit. Looks happy to stick behind Smurf for now, and might look at putting a move on after the Lesmos.
Yeah, Warpath was one of the pitters on lap 8 though, so he was on the undercut strategy, was he not?
I see. Yeah, that's very true actually.
Yeah, so Warpath's really going to struggle on that 10th lap of on tyre wear, as well as fuel, trying to get 10 laps out of it. It's not going to be the easiest task. 9 and 9, definitely the faster combination if you're out there doing a sprint race, but based on the traffic, it doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to be the fastest solution. So we may see Warpath come home with a great result using this strategy.
Adam V remains 3.5 seconds in front of UpU in 2nd, and Janwil tightly locked
getting
together.
around Janwil on that lap.
Yeah. Yeah, again, I don't think they're really battling. I think the two of them are sort of just capitalising on each other's mistakes and still just trying to close in on Adam V. As we see, Janwil just gives UpU a bit of a bump. But really, they're just trying to close that gap up to 1st and see if they can put either of them higher on the podium.
Yeah, it's a tough game to play when you're in this position. You're racing someone, but you're also trying to work together. So those boys doing a fantastic job at driving bumper to bumper around this circuit. So they both pulled up nicely for the chicane there. Adam V with it all to lose though. He's just got to keep his nose clean, keep it on the black stuff, and drive around without making any mistakes, and the race is going to be his. After an unfortunate race 1 incident, dipping the wheel around Curva Grande, he's absolutely shown everyone he's a force to be reckoned with in race 2.
Yeah, definitely. He's now with a 4.3 second gap, and really just driving beautifully through here. So it's as he said, he's got it all to lose.
Yeah, with Up You Baby and Jan trying to work together, it's not going to be the easiest task. They're probably going to be losing time when neither of them want to. Very hard to work together around a track like Monza.
Especially for as long as they'll need to close that gap.
Yeah, you can see they're not really closing up on Adam now. Gap's stretching out to nearly 5 seconds.
Yeah, 3.6 seconds at the beginning of the previous lap. So I think we might be starting to see a shift from these two working together to get up on Adam to these two starting to battle sometime over the next couple of laps.
Yeah, and they do have to realise as well, here at Wheel to Wheel, we don't score points on lobby finishing positions. It's actually, they go into an outright list. So all the time you lose in your lobby battling with people in your lobby, you may lose to people in other lobbies.
Yeah,
just
absolutely.
because you finish first in lobby C doesn't mean you're going to get max points there. You'll be your total race time will slot in somewhere communally.
Yeah, exactly right. If Adam gets an absolute cracker of a race done here and he's finishing times faster than those in the quicker lobby A, he'll be the one that ends up with 100 points.
That's exactly right. So very important for Up You Baby and Janwall not to get too locked into a battle here and just keep losing that time to Adam. They want to work together, and they do want to race, but at the right time. You don't want to race for 6 or 7 laps. You want to race for probably 1 or 2 at the end. And you want to spend the rest of that time making sure you get the upper hand by saving the fuel and tyre.
Absolutely right. Adam B definitely enjoying his 4.5 second lead there.
Do we have a G-Man in the chat today? G-Man, if you are there, send a message through on the chat. Jan just goes fastest lap of the race with a 38.011 there in Up You Baby's slipstream. Up You setting a 38.3 as well, and Adam B setting a 38.5 on that last lap. So they are finding some time. They're learning how to work together now, which is very good. Jan not putting the pressure on or making the move. Oh, he is now. He's pulled out for the move. He was just bumping Up You Baby along the straight there, that whole straight.
Bit of a battle pack going on down in 4th, 5th and 6th. Gas and Greg, Warpath and Smurf.
Yeah.
Not sort of putting moves on really at this stage, but as we start getting to the pointy end of the race, we should start to see these two really start fighting it out, I think. These three,
I do have a bit of concern about Gas and Greg's fuel load there, though. Very low on fuel.
Yeah, very low, and with the pace that he sort of has out of that corner, I wonder if he might actually be on fuel level 3 or 4 at least.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to go for another pit. You will lose too much time pitting. He's going to be in trouble, that's for sure.
Smurf will be on the inside. Yeah, sorry, it's saying Adam V.
Yeah, it's saying Adam V doing a fantastic job keeping his lap times very, very consistent in this stint.
Look at that.
Yes, he's going to be very hard to catch with only 4 laps remaining. Up You and Jan are going to need to find a second a lap. I'm not sure it's going to be possible with the times that Adam's doing. He's got the fuel to get home. His tyre wear's looking good. He doesn't look like he can be stopped. He's a man on a mission at the moment. He's out there setting qualifying laps, and he's leading the race. I think the earlier prediction is right. Up You Baby and Jan are going to start the fight any second now. They both got very similar tyre, very similar fuel. It's just going to be who can outsmart who on the track here. Jan will arguably in the favourable position right now in the slip.
Adam V having just dropped a second, however. Up You Baby and Jan will now within 3.5 seconds. I didn't see what happened, but I dare say he might have dipped a couple of wheels into the dirt on the Lesmos or the chicane there.
Yeah, I think it was actually at the chicane. I think he just went in a little bit hot, had to pull it up tight for that right-hander. So I was watching the time fall down just as Up You and Jan were coming through the chicane.
They'll be seeing red, those two. Very keen to try and keep closing that gap, but you know, as they come over the line very shortly onto their third last lap, just not sure that there's enough time in it.
Not a lot of penalties floating around in this race either, which is great to see. Just going to bring your attention down to 8th as well. ZD's managed to find the back of Ripdoc now, 4 tenths away and closing, now 3 tenths. Rapidly approaching 2 tenths. ZD's still charging through the pack here.
That was 2.5 seconds at the pit exit, that gap. So ZD with an absolute cracker of a second stint. He moves to take the pass on the inside before Curva Grande. See if he can make it stick.
ZD's lap time's looking fantastic. Low 38.2s. He's not far off the fastest lap there on that last lap. He would have had a bit of slipstream as well, but so did Janwell. Speaking of Janwell is your race leader.
Adam V
has found the sand. We might get a replay. We might key that for a replay and have a look at what happened.
Up You Baby also 6.2 back from Adam, so that's...
Wow, there it is, sorry. Just on with Adam V. And Up You Baby looks like he lost out there.
We've missed what's happened there, I think.
Kind of caught some of that, but... yeah, big drama.
It looked like it happened at the Lesmos. Up You Baby's dropped all the way back as well.
Yeah, Finder just saying that it looked like Up You Baby might have been involved as well, but...
I can't hear Fine Moves audio.
We see Gas and Greg almost up into Up You Baby, runs himself wide into Parabolica. That was a very near miss though.
Gas and Greg into the pits.
6%, yeah, as you said, he predicted earlier, just not enough fuel. He was running a bit low. But our race leader, Janwell, with a 4.1 second lead with 1.5 laps to run, or just as they passed onto their second last lap, I should say. Adam V down in second, leading Up You Baby up by 6.5 seconds.
Up You under immense pressure from Smurf right now. We're really not sure what happened there. It seems like Up You Baby got involved as well somehow. Janwell looks to have got away scot-free, still setting a 38.7 on that last lap, so Janwell not impeded at all by the events that unfolded.
Looking at the tyre marks,
Adam and Up You though.
Yeah, looking at the tyre marks there out of the Lesmo, or the first Lesmo, I dare say there would have been a couple of Asnons in the dirt out wide to the left.
So Adam maybe just pushing through, finding a bit of grass, spinning it in front of Up You, and both of them coming together then.
Yeah, it could well have been a re-entry to the track of Adam V into Up You Baby, maybe. We'll just have to see what happens and let stewards decide.
Yeah, we'll see what happens, but unfortunately for Adam there, that's taken away his race win. It was probably well-deserved from his dominant performance, but you can't win a race if you don't keep it on the black stuff. And Janwell, the real winner in this situation, finishing third in race 1. He's looking like he's going to wrap up race 2 with a first. Going to be a very good showing for Janwell, further proving his performance in the league here. He's going to be climbing up through the ranks until he gets to Lobby A.
I think all 12 of these guys will be pretty keen to see that white flag waving. It's been a long race, as they're on their final lap.
18 laps, even though Monza laps aren't too long. You're looking at sub 140 laps. Lap 18 does feel like it drags on a bit.
Up You Baby under even more pressure from Smurf. Smurf really wants to get that extra position.
Yeah, that
He's
was
just
well
snagged
pulled
himself
up
a
from
second.
Smurf.
It was very well pulled up, but unfortunately he's just clipped the inside of that chicane with a second penalty now as he tries to burn it, but also keep himself in front of Warpath, which I don't see happening.
Yeah, just touching on that Gas and Greg pit stop as well. He's come back out in 8th, so ZD, Ripdoc, and Warpath all getting past Gas and Greg there. Adam V having another incident on that lap by the looks of it. The gap to Janwell now 10 seconds. So Janwell rounds Parabolica for the last time. There he is, flashing his lights around. And he takes pole from Adam, who led for 16 laps. Well done, Janwell. Great drive from 10th.
Adam, who is letting off the throttle to allow Up You in front. So I believe that may be to do with the earlier incident. Adam may feel that he was a little bit at fault, and he's just gifted Up You Baby the second position there. So if that's the case, wonderful sportsmanship.
That's, very true. Very well done there, Adam. Commend you for that. It's a very good move if that's the case.
ZD has snagged 5th from Warpath,
so ZD overtaking
and I don't know
Warpath.
how.
We're not sure what happened there, no. Warpath setting a 1 minute 45 on that last lap, so must have made an error.
Yeah, Warpath was right up the back of Smurf on the outside into the Parabolica, and Smurf had about a half-second penalty. So, again, if any foul play will be for the stewards to decide, but in any case, ZD with the 5th. That's not a bad recovery from his run down at 12th. He did third lap.
Did find himself in last. There we see Janwell, your race winner, going up 9 positions and setting the fastest lap. To recap, second place was gifted to Up You Baby from Adam V10. Smurf comes home in 4th. ZD finds his way up to 5th after starting from last. Warpath in 6th. Ripdoc 7th, Gas and Greg 8th on a 2-stop strategy, the only one there. King Oscar on a lap 1 incident at the chicane, clawed his way back up to 9th. Hammy, who also found himself in the fence at 10th, and Hippo and Piano 11th and 12th respectively.
Yeah, definitely a little bit more action, a little bit more strategy coming into race 2 there, but all up a fantastic race. And, of course, there'll be more action later with the A lobby coming up next.
That's it. Can't say it was the cleanest racing ever, but it was actually very clean. Very impressed with the Lobby C guys there. Well done for keeping it clean and not having any big punts. A few little bits of contact here and there, but you guys seem to sort that out quite well. A bit better than the stream last week, that's for sure. Lobby B was a bit chaotic.
Oh, good stuff. Thanks very much for having us tonight, Footner, and fine moves on the visuals there. Thanks for the replays and the great visuals.
No worries, boys.
No dramas. Pleasure to have you back in the box there, Squidly.
Oh, wouldn't have missed it.
That's going to bring an end to our stream for tonight. Stay tuned for Lobby A, brought to you at 7 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time. If this race in Lobby C is anything to go by, Lobby A is going to be an absolute cracker. So join Vintage Racer, Pagani, and Rex, your commentators for that one. Signing off.
Thanks, guys.
And that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but... Yeah, I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Ready? Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do. It's a video. Sting video. Okay.
What is
for credits?
I don't know what that means. To play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a, I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.